Welcome to Ramadan Tuesdays, a series of interviews giving you an insider's look at everything Ramadan. My name is Dana Ziani, and today's guest is Mr. Ali Nazar, CrossFit trainer and health professor at College of the North Atlantic. Today, we wanted to bring to light some of the biggest issues a faster faces during the Holy Month. Mr. Nazar is here to talk to us about your health and your well-being during Ramadan. Hello, Mr. Ali, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, hi everybody. My name is Mr. Ali Nazar. I'm a senior lecturer at College of North Atlantic. I teach the dental hygiene program. In my spare time, I'm also a gym instructor. If anybody knows what CrossFit is, I'm a level 1 CrossFit trainer.
So firstly, we all know the importance of staying active. However, we seem to forget how crucial it is during Ramadan. It is believed that lower activity levels while fasting are linked to bowel issues, fatigue, and a bunch of health problems. The issue here is that many people don't have the energy to go out and exercise after or during fasting hours. So what would you recommend to avoid this issue?
Sure. I think one main thing that you mentioned earlier is energy levels and having the correct nutrition when you can eat after iftar. I think a lot comes down to motivation in regards to fitness and doing things in your spare time. It's very easy just to let the days and hours go by without really any structure to your fitness or to other hobbies. And you can just do it really whenever you want. But a lot of the time we kind of slip into the mode of perhaps being just a bit lazy. Having a structure to your fitness or some sort of program, or even what I find best is having a gym partner or a workout partner. Then really you're going to help motivate each other and keep up the kind of self-esteem, the motivation and enthusiasm towards fitness.
Let's talk now about the importance of managing your water and fluid intake during Ramadan. Unfortunately, we all know how easy it is to lose track and get dehydrated. Do you have any tips for staying on track?
In regards to water intake, I think the daily recommended allowance is actually 1 liter of water a day, which is quite a lot. And especially if you're fasting. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but drinking water is not as easy as drinking Pepsi or drinking Coke. It goes down a lot, Pepsi and Coke goes down a lot easier. So it can feel a bit arduous getting your water intake. And there is a big difference between drinking water and things that contain water, like Pepsi or coffee or tea. Being hydrated is a lot better, as the research has shown, to drink some water frequently rather than drinking all of the water in one go. Whether it's carrying a bottle with you with your exercise or having something with you will help quite a lot.
When we're fasting, we tend to fill our iftar table with fat and oil-saturated foods. And in so many cases, this results in overeating in a very short amount of time. So could you further elaborate on how overeating and eating fast is a big issue?
I think some people just like to eat, really. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think enjoying your food is a really nice event to do during the day, and especially when everybody gets together and has iftar together. So I was explaining to somebody earlier where we'd sit down for iftar and we wouldn't get up for a few hours, where we just have food after food after food. I feel it's kind of like defeating the purpose of fasting, where you're appreciating your food, appreciating the water, and not just really, in England, we kind of call it pigging out, where it's just binging on food when you don't really need to. It is really a very good idea to be structured and to have some sort of limit to what you're eating. Hopefully, the message of trying to be more structured with what you eat, keeping up some sort of fitness on either a day-to-day basis or some sort of routine. I think routine helps people a lot, especially when it's new.
So our final question is, what types of food would you advise our listeners to break their fast with? What would an ideal nutritious meal look like?
Well, I'm fasting at the minute, so really any food kind of sounds good at the minute. But from where I come from, and my mum and my grandmother, what they've always done is introduce the meal with some sort of soup and fattoush, tabbouleh or salad. And then we tend to eat quite a lot of meat dishes with rice or vegetables. So it's kind of like a 3 or 4 course meal, but it's not really heavy. It's progressively heavy, but not each section is heavy. So try to maintain having my fruit and veg. I have my fruit later on in the evening, and my vegetables probably with my dinner. I try to have some sort of either fish, meat, or chicken for dinner, just for the minerals and the vitamins, and have a fruit, perhaps some yogurt, and some like sneaky secret dessert a bit later.
Okay, thank you so much. We've reached the end of our interview. Thank you for sharing your tips with us.
You're welcome. Thanks, Dana.
Thank you for tuning in to Radio LYNX. This wraps up our Ramadan Tuesdays series. Join us next month for another insightful show. We hope you enjoy your Eid holiday and see you next time.